Okay, this happens quick because this is difference of two squares. This is what's brilliant about this. These are so easy to factor because we can look and say, do we have two perfect squares? And oops, and let's look. Is this a perfect square? Yeah, w times w. Is this a perfect square? Yeah, 12 times 12. So how do we write that? We will write that as the square root of the first thing, w, plus the square root of the second thing, 12, times square root of the first thing, w, minus square root of the second thing, 12. Okay? We have the square root of each one uh, in the front and the back, respectively, and then one of each sign. So it's that easy. So let's keep going. We've got t squared minus 25. Well, we're going to have two different parentheses. The square root of t squared is t, so that goes in the front on each one. And the square root of 25 is 5. That goes in the back of each one. That's the answer. Okay. Same thing for number 30. They're perfect squares. So we're going to have one of each. It doesn't matter where the plus or the minus goes. It's equivalent because in multiplying these two binomials together, you're allowed to switch the order of things that are multiplied. So what's the square root of 4p squared? 2p. That goes on each one. What is the square root of 49? 7. That goes on each one. Wow, this is going fast. And what do we get next? We get 64q squared minus 81. Those are both perfect squares. So we say 64q squared breaks down into, let's see, we've got a plus and a minus. Square root of 64q squared is 8q. Square root of 81 is 9. Square root of 64q squared is 8q. Square root of 81 is 9. That's how it breaks down. Now, this one is a little bit unusual. It is unusual because those aren't perfect squares. But you know what they are? They are both multiples of 2. So we're going to factor 2 out. Say that equals 2 parentheses h squared minus 1. And those are both perfect squares. So then it must be 2 times one of each. Square root of h squared is h. Square root of 1 is 1. And that is the final answer for that one. So let me box all of those. Let me box that. Let me box that. Let me box that. Box that. And let me box that, which is the final answer there. Wow, they went so fast.